Hmm. It's not receiving chat messages. Oh, it is. It's on Facebook, though. Hmm. Well, if you're on Facebook, say hi. If you're on Twitter, say hi. If you're on YouTube, say hi. All of them should be playing, but I have not verified it yet. Probably twitched out, as it does, for whatever reason. Maybe it is because they feel they can't do the same stream in the same time. It's against their rules, which I guess makes sense somewhat. But I'm not an affiliate, so I don't see how they can force me to do that. I do it to save time. And who in the world has time to do 3 different streams? It's idiotic. And if you only pick one platform, you only get 1 audience instead of 3. I mean, I understand quality is better than quantity, but if I'm trying to grow my audience, wouldn't it make sense to have 3 streams as opposed to just 1? And as long as I can monitor the comments that come in, why would that make a big deal for streaming services? I mean, I understand you're not on their server. I understand they're not getting ad traffic. You know, I'm not dumb, but I kind of am. And hey, if I start slurring my speech, it's not because I'm drunk. I'm tired for some reason. My eyes are kind of closing. I had a weird dream yesterday. I thought it was actually real. I was I gotta tell Nancy about it. I totally forgot to say that to her. But it was, I was in New York or Chicago, and I misplaced where I put my car. I had to walk like 6 or 7 blocks to go to somewhere. Okay, I see something that came up while I was playing a game. Does everybody see that, or do I just see it alone? If it's just me seeing it alone, that's good, because that means the chat is actually going inside of the game where no one else can see it, but I can, and hopefully it doesn't get recorded. Because some people kind of like to leave the chat private between the streamer and other people. But I'm not sure. Like I said, this is just an experiment. Anyways, what I was going to say about my dream is so strange because I woke up from it because I was like, where in the heck is my car? I was walking all over creation, in between neighborhoods, trying to figure out where did I park that car. And then it started getting darker and darker. Then for some reason I woke up. It was like, I don't know, 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. Had to go to the bathroom, went back to the bed and started sleeping again. All of a sudden, this time I woke up. And it was the strangest thing. I thought the cat was in the room. It was almost impossible because when I shut the door and I hear a click, I know that the door it's not locked. Anybody can walk in except for the cat. So I left it that way, not really thinking much about it. And all of a sudden the bed started shaking. I'm like, what in the world is he doing on my bed for? And as I looked around, he wasn't there. And I noticed that I was trying to get up out of the bed, and I couldn't because of the fact that there was an earthquake I was in. And that earthquake was huge. I mean, I could hardly even stand up off of the bed. That's how much of a magnitude that earthquake was. And I was freaking out, going, oh my gosh. And it kept on going and going and going. I'm like, this is like a Richter 10. And finally I woke up. I got bronze. And I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta check the news. I gotta check Twitter. Did the earthquake happen here? Or did it happen somewhere else? I mean, it felt like it was like right on top of me. I get up and nothing's shaking. It was just a dream, and I was just, oh my gosh, that was the most real dream I've ever had. I think in my entire life. My legs were shaking, my arms were shaking. I even looked out the window going, how come nothing's broken or crashed down? Everything is intact. But in my dream, everything was falling apart. The most unreal experience I've had in a dream in a huge amount of time. Okay, I don't think anybody's here because no one's chatting. Oh, there you are. Yeah, it was kind of wild. Okay, so I have a different chat thing from your friend. What was her name? I don't know her real name, but it it. I was hoping it was going to show actually while I was playing. It looks like I gotta go out still. Wonder if there's a way to make it stick here. I don't know how. So you get done with your homework and other stuff. I cannot get gold for this one for the life of me. So since your name is Yoshi, is it because you like Yoshi, obviously? I don't know why. Okay, I'm gonna try to go extra. Followers, subscribers, auto mod, stream, chat, open dialogue. Okay, type something in and I want to see if it comes in. Nope, see, it always disappears when I try to play the game. There's gotta be a way to do it. It's better than going to, Twitch to my channel to see the stream, so obviously the amount of resource on my game, or on my computer I should say, is a lot less, because it looks like it's just an IRC script for chat, but I still have to kind of go back and forth with it. I don't know why anybody hasn't invented that. I guess everybody has dual screens, so it's not a big deal. I should invent something like that. Or you should invent something like that. You have a way that you can play on the inside the game. I mean, if you're playing a game, have it so there's like a pop-up menu, because I see the pop-up menu come up on this one, but the chat does not stick. So have a way to have it stick, because I'll guarantee you there'd be a ton of people that would want that, because there's a ton of people that probably want to stream but feel like they can't because they feel like they have to have dual monitors, which you do in order to see chat. We can go in business together. Maybe that could be another one of our products that we release. Obviously, it would be free, but we could probably put our branding on it and have people download it all over the world. I'm gonna talk to my partner later tonight about that. But if you know how to program that, is that even possible? I could go back to my other friend, but I don't. He wouldn't have the time to do it. But wouldn't that be cool? Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat right now. As you can see, I'm racing. Let me check if you're hearing me. I'm assuming you are. I actually don't know why I picked up this name, but I also like Yoshi. See, the thing is like right now, okay? I can see the chat. I can see what you taught. I put testing new chat in there, but because I'm playing and because that screen is up, I cannot play. It's like it stops my play, which doesn't make a lot of sense either. So there's got to be a way. I wonder. So I can go emoticons. Like that. Or emotes. Yeah, I guess they're called emotes. I'm not used to what they're called. So there's a channel. So there's no emotes found for pro racing. Twitch has tons of them. I can put this one in there. And others, obviously. I don't know if these are the ones that I gathered from all the other channels that I watch. Like the Pepperoni Cross. I think that comes from Eagle Garrett. And then, yeah, there's a lot of stuff in there. Hard to see for an old guy like me. Then there's global emotes. Those emotes alone are kind of confusing. But wouldn't that make sense if you could do something like that? I don't know. I think it would. Auto mode. What does auto mode mean? Stream highlights? Add stream highlight. What's that? Well, that was a good way to do it. And they kind of pushed me out of the center of the ring. I think one small workaround is finding it and always on top plugin in a browser. Then you could pin the chat on top of the game. But I think consoles did have that. Yeah, obviously the browsers don't work that way. Because when you're in the game, you can't play the game when you're in this chat. That just doesn't make sense, though, to me. Why? I'm looking at all these options. There's a lot of options here. Show mod, view, attached dialogues, channel info. So right now I have two viewers, you and me, I think. Channel admin. See, even if I could pin that, like you say, can you pin it? No, no way to pin it. Channels, live channels. Highlights, I got 2 out of 2 highlights. Channel admin. Okay, that's just what I select game racing, select tags, update. Commercial. Run commercial? What? 30 seconds? You can run a 30-second commercial? I'm gonna try it, see what happens. Is it running a commercial? Is that why they're offering this for free? I don't see anything in my. Of course, I'm not looking at the stream, just the chat. But you're in Twitch, right? So you should be having problems seeing the stream. Oh, you don't see a commercial? Okay. I don't know. Maybe you can answer commercials. That's kind of weird. Event log. Yeah, it's called Chatty. So I'm, like I said, the person in the mirror. That. What's her name? Mobile NPC. Okay. Oh, so you're the two visitors then. It doesn't count me yet because I'm not. I thought I was on my mobile, but I guess I'm not. Holy mackerel! Look at all the settings on this thing. Chat, highlight, highlight own name, check own text for highlights, highlight follow up, ignore, filter, log to file, tabs. Wow, they got a lot of stuff in here. Notifications. Oh, here it is. Highlights, chat, desktop notification settings, chatty notifications, tray notifications, run OS command, chatty notifications, bottom right, 10 seconds, no user activity for 30 minutes, display time, I'm going to go 15, I'm going to go 20 seconds, screen auto, but it still doesn't, see what it should do is chatty notifications, if it pops up on the desktop, it should have the chat, in my opinion. That'd be the easiest way to see chat. It would just pop up on the right hand side and then disappear. But I guess if you're a streamer that has a lot of people in there, that would be way difficult to watch. Output device, speakers. That's for sound notifications. It won't count you as two? Really? Why would that be? Because if I go in, let me go in once. I think, if I remember right, it does count me. Oh, if I can get my phone, I got that fingerprint thing that doesn't never work. Okay. I gotta put a password in there anyways. Work this time though. Okay, so if I go to the Twitch app, I can't remember my login password, so I can't actually log in. And I go to my channel. Okay. So now what does it show? On Chatty, it shows. Oh, it shows only two people. Huh. Oh, maybe I have to refresh it though. But that wouldn't make sense if you have to refresh it all the time. Appreciate you hanging around and helping me test this thing. This is kind of crazy. Please. What the heck is this? Last updated 6 seconds ago. Super Metroid, Matt Gear, Rico, Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow Story. Is that Shadow from GMA? Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, New Bash, Super. What? I wonder what this is all about. 32 races. Pac-Man arrangement? What in the world is this? I have no idea. Live streamer. Live streamer. You have to install separately. Okay, enable context menu entry. Menus. Quality. Live streamer use authorization. Enter stream name or URL. Okay, then so I can open my stream here. Twitch.tv. So that's pro racing. One error. Cannot run program. Cannot find a file specified. Yeah, Restream is great. The only problem is at least when I looked at it, it was like $50 a month. I'm not interested in paying $50 a month for just chat. Well, not for chat. It would be for everything. You can restream to every channel out there. But I mean, right now I'm using Mob Crush, like I said, and that's what I'm using now as you're watching this because I wanted to see if it would die. But I think there's something to it that my son is at home. I think he's playing Roblox or Minecraft. My wife is not here, so she's not watching Netflix. And my speed, let's see, I didn't. Okay, see, the unified chat from Mob Crush is working. And it actually says where it's coming from. The chat application can be used without streaming with it. Oh, so you use this too then? Because see, like Mob Crush right now, if you go to my Facebook page or if you go to YouTube, you could probably type something into the comments and I'll see it. And that's what I like about it. So I don't miss any comments. But is that what Chatty does too? Because it looks like it just works for Twitch. Because see, I know exactly where you're coming from because on the unified chat that they have, it says, well, it doesn't show anything. It just shows the logo of Twitch. So I know it's coming from Twitch. But here's the question. Can you see this? I'm assuming no, it's not coming through. It's not showing. Oh, there it is. That's showing. But now, did that come directly to you on Twitch? Because it looks like it just put it on Facebook. When I reply to it, which doesn't make any sense. It should go to all three. Because you can't select each individual one. I told them, I said, you got to make it so you can select each one. So if somebody is coming in from Twitch and they're talking to you or they're saying something, you want to reply to them directly, not to all the channels. But yeah, see, so that's working without. So why would you want chatting without streaming? I don't get it. Just with friends or something? See, you can see the message on Twitch, okay. But see, I can't see what you just typed there on this unified chat. I can only see it through Chatty, which doesn't make a lot of sense. How would you ever have a conversation with somebody? Can you see this? Not showing. See, I said, I can see, can you see this not showing? And then you said, I can see your message on Twitch. but I cannot see it on the unified chat. So it only seems like it goes, unless there's a big delay in it. But yours doesn't even show up. But on Chatty it did. Oh boy. Am I confusing you now? I confused somebody on another Discord. I don't know. I think it was God's Gaming or whatever. God Church, God Squad. Yeah, I think it was that channel. Or maybe it was the board game, Christian board games. But anyways, he works for ISP and he was kind of telling me some stuff. And then I kind of had fun with him because he was talking some not anagrams, those short, like ISP, Internet Service Provider. So I said, yeah, I work for MSP as an IC, and I work as a ISR. He was like, what? What does that mean? Well, okay. I don't get this chat. I don't understand. So Chatty works without streaming, so you can connect to other people. Weren't you trying to solve it not being on top of your game? See the chat and the game on the screen? No, I don't. That's the problem. I see the chat. Like I can put this chat on top of the screen on the game, but as I'm playing the game, I can't play the game. It stops the game from playing. So even though I can see the chat on top, which is great, it doesn't stay there, number one. And number two, I can't play the game when it's on. And that's the challenge. Like I said, I think if you could develop something that works with that, man, I think it'd be a pretty popular download. If you know how to do that, that is. I don't know. I don't know the programming and how much it would take. Because isn't this just IRC? Or whatever it's called, RTC? Standalone version only. I'm going to have my friend look at this because Twitch login. See, this one only goes to Twitch. So if you're multi-streaming like me, I would never be able to see the messages. But back to my Mobcrush Studio, I can't see when you type something in right now. Hold on, let me try something. I'm going to get out of it and get back into it. Let's see. And then I'm going to refresh something. Hopefully I don't lose you on Twitch. I might. I'm going to do a link refresh, it's called. And supposedly, then the chat and everything will work, but I hope it doesn't disconnect. I guess we'll find out. Okay, I did it. Are you still there? Hold on, I gotta pop up the unified chat now. Oops, now I got rid of the broadcast specifics. Let me see. Probably should probably check the OBS too to see if it's still running. Uh-oh, it's red. Oh, now it's green. Now it's red. Now it's orange. Now it's orange. Now it's red. Now it's green. OBS is like deciding what it's supposed to do. Because green means it's good. Orange means there's a problem, and red means it stopped. So when you watch the game, I'm assuming you don't see it really clear. It's kind of fuzzy. Okay, hold on. I gotta check the chat here. Okay, the unified chat. Come on, I'm picking the wrong one. There it is. See, I don't see anything from you on unified chat. I wonder if it's because Chatty is taking it over. So you can see the chat while playing. No. If I have it on pause, or if I bring up Chatty, I cannot play the game. It pauses the game. If I get out of the chat on Chatty, then I can resume my game. No, it won't be. The only way it would be on the stream is if I put it into Stream Elements, which I don't do. And I think it's because it's more about privacy. Because if it is recording on Facebook, if it's recording on YouTube, any of the chat that you're talking with me on would go on there. And I don't know how people would feel about that. It's kind of I mean, I know it's public information, but still, I didn't. I had it that way at first, and I'm just like, I don't know if people would like that. But that's what I'm saying. There has to be a way to pin it. Okay, now on Studio, Mob Crush Studio, I see that you said sounds about right. So it is coming in, even though I have Chatty on. But all the other stuff that you said did not come through. I'm curious. Since I got you as a guinea pig and you're helping me out, can you just start, I don't know, typing a couple of things in there and see if it comes up? Because you should see. Then I'm curious.